People say that leads equal money, but that's only true if your process doesn't lose them. If you're running a service business, you've probably asked yourself at some point, where did that website message go? Or who's following up on that lead? And why is that lead still sitting in my inbox? Missed messages and leads that are scattered across messy inboxes and entered into multiple tools end up costing real money. In this video, I'm going to show how service businesses quietly lose leads and how a simple automated workflow will prevent that from happening by automatically capturing a lead, creating a contact in a deal in HubSpot, logging it to a spreadsheet, and sending an email notification. This isn't hype. This is a real system running real tools. This video is for service businesses like contractors, agencies, and local service teams where leads come through multiple channels like chats, forms, or email. If follow-up depends on somebody noticing a message, entering data across multiple tools, or remembering the next step in the process to correctly capture and track your leads, then this is for you. If you've ever wondered, did anyone respond to that lead? This will feel familiar. Before I trigger anything, I want to show you what usually happens without workflow automation. A lead comes in to an inbox, or sometimes a chat message, or via phone call where you have to transcribe the message into text and into your CRM. But somebody has to manually copy information from their email into your CRM. You can see here that copy and paste processes oftentimes leave much room for issues with transcription or issues with getting information correct. Nothing here is helping you follow up with that lead. There's no visibility, no clear ownership of the lead, and there's no guarantee of follow-up in the situation. This is where leads get lost. Not because people don't care, but because nothing enforces the next step. Inboxes don't scale responsibility. They oftentimes hide work instead of surfacing it. We may be tempted to try harder or to get more leads, but effort doesn't enforce follow-up. The fix isn't a better memory, more employees, or even more training. We saw how copying and pasting the data into a CRM manually is clunky and even error-prone. Even if the contact is entered correctly, were the next steps executed correctly? The fix is designing systems that enforce the next steps. What I'm about to trigger is an automation workflow. This workflow enforces next steps by capturing the data that a chat widget or a contact form would send: a name, an email address, and a message. The difference is what happens after the data arrives. The lead is visible to the system, not just one person. It didn't land in a cluttered inbox or fall on deaf ears from a phone call. It landed in a workflow. This matters because the lead is now impossible to ignore. I'm going to simulate a new message coming from the website. As you just saw, Make receives the lead and runs through the workflow. This is enforced not by somebody remembering to do something. It's not optional. The system did exactly what it was designed to do, every time. This matters because nothing relied on somebody to remember to do it. The demo lead was created in HubSpot automatically. The email is the unique identifier. This is what prevents quiet duplication and lost context. There's no question about whether the person exists. They do. This matters because the lead now exists in a single source of truth. Clarity replaces guessing. There was no copying pasting from emails into the contact. It just appears automatically. And now, here's the most important part. A deal is created immediately and linked to the contact that was just created. Once the deal exists, behaviors change. This is the moment ownership becomes real. A contact without a deal is just invisible work. This matters because work only happens on things that are visible. Now, because of the automation workflow, the pipeline reflects reality, not memory. It didn't happen because someone remembered to do it, to update the CRM, to copy paste those values into the CRM from an email. It happened because the system enforces the step. You can see what needs attention without asking anyone. That's the difference between inboxes and systems. Follow-up becomes predictable. This is how teams stay responsive without being reactive. You don't have to constantly check tools, and systems tell you. The systems tell you when something needs attention. This matters because the system surfaces work automatically. At the same time, the lead is logged to a spreadsheet capturing information that can be used for auditing purposes. It gives you an audit trail or reporting view that can reliably record what actually came in. You don't have to trust that things happened. You can see them. You can only improve what you track. And this is what makes improvement possible later, because you are capturing information about what happened in real time. And lastly, a notification email has been sent automatically, so nothing gets missed. You can see the email here, and it captures the message, the name, and the email so that you know exactly what happened. This kind of automation isn't for everyone. If you only get one lead a week, your team has plenty of time to copy and paste information between screens. Or if you have your ownership process locked in, this might be overkill. If you don't want visibility or accountability in the lead capture process or ownership assignment, then you don't need this. But if speed, consistency, and not losing opportunities matter, systems like this pay for themselves very quickly in recovering lost revenue, time savings for employees, and clear paths to improving your business outcomes. The moment a deal exists, it's no longer a question of hustle or working harder to make sure every process is correctly executed. The design replaces hustle, and nothing in the system depends on the effort of your employees that have more important work to do. The important thing here isn't the tools themselves, it's the enforcement. Follow-ups happen, ownership is clear, missed leads become visible. This is how you stop losing leads quietly. If you want a full breakdown of the tools, trade-offs, and how this fits together, I've linked a written guide and a deeper walkthrough in the link below in the description. Some of the links may be affiliate links, but I only recommend tools that fit specific use cases. Automation doesn't replace people. It replaces missed steps. Stay tuned to this channel for more videos on how you can use AI tools and automation to transform your business.